Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Now it's time to put into practice what we've learned so far. This is our first list of exercises in this course, so let me explain you how this is going to work. First, I'm going to read all the questions, I'm going to give you some tips, then you can just stop this video, take your time, solve all the questions, and then in the next video, you can go back here to see the solution. So number one, in the JS folder, start a new JS file and name it ex1.js. Make the link to this file at the bottom of this HTML page. So if you go to Visual Studio Code, this is the HTML file for this exercise. So it's 10-exercise1.html. You can find it here in the list. If you have this closed, you can just open and close this side panel. So you are going to create this new JS file in the JS folder and include the link in this HTML file. Then send the following message to the console. This is ex1.js. So this is important to practice how to create a JS file, how to make the link, and this message sent to the console is good so we can test if everything's working, if the link to the file is working, so we can move on. So after doing this, you can use this file to solve the rest of the exercises below. So number two, create variables to store your first name, last name, and year of birth. In the blue box below, place the following text. Hi, my name is, I'm years old and I'm learning JavaScript. So fill the blanks here. So in the first space, you will have to concatenate your first and last name. And then here, I want you to calculate your age. So to do this, you need to use the current year. So you have the year of birth. You can also create another variable for the current year where we are now. And then you just calculate your age to show in the message. Then you just place the message inside this element. Number three, get the two numbers below and calculate the average. So you have to use the get element by ID method to get these two numbers. Then you can just calculate the average and use the inner HTML property to show the result here. Pay attention because I'm asking you to show the result with 2 decimal places. Number 4, suppose telephone numbers with 9 digits are valid. All others are invalid. Use JavaScript to test if the below numbers are valid. So here we have 3 telephone numbers. You need to figure out a way of using JavaScript to just test if this is valid or not. And then you can just send it to the console, something like valid or invalid. You can also send true or false. It's really up to you. The most important thing here is being able to checking if the numbers are valid or not. Number 5, send to the console the result of the following operation, 32 to the power of 6. Number 6, consider the following variable names and inform which are invalid and why. So this one, you don't have to send anything to the console. You just have to write it down. Then in the next video, you can check if your answers are correct. So you just need to check these names and inform which of them are invalid and why. Number 7, consider the block of code below and guess what values will be shown in the console. So here we have 4 variables and then we are doing some console.logs. So try to guess what will be the results that will be shown in the console if we execute this. Here, you can also write it down, your guesses, and then you can just copy this and paste it in the JS file so you can check if your answers are correct. Number 8, do the transformations to the URLs below. So we have these 4 boxes. If you need to check the IDs of them, you can just right-click and go to the inspector, and then you will find all the IDs for the boxes. You are going to need them to get the values and to paste the values to the other boxes. So in this first example, I have just this clean URL, and I want you to add the HTTPS : / to the beginning, and then paste the complete URL here. In the second example, I want you to do the opposite. So here we have a full URL, and I want you to paste just the clean URL here, starting from www. So this is the first exercise. Just take your time. If you need to do some research, just go to Google. If you need to go back to the lessons we had so far, do it. This is the time to practice. And when you're finished, you can just go to the next video to see the solution. Good luck!